When Andrew Owor got elected to the African Rugby Union, a vacuum was created at the national level. Not allowed to hold two posts, he had to vacate the Uganda office. Godwin Kayangwe Arinaitwe and Ivan Semuemba threw their names in the hat, Godwin emerging victorious at the polls. Having been around rugby for a while, Arinaitwe is already working on a plan for his first 4 years in office.
Personally, I've been in the union for about the last 6 years, so I am not a new face in the business of rugby. I have a fairly new team that is very fired up. We are building the strategy for the next 4 years as a team, which we shall definitely involve all the stakeholders, that is the clubs. And then within a month probably we'll have a new strategy for the next 4 years.
Arinaitwe says Andrew Owor being at the African rugby table might not be a unique advantage, but says there is positives to his being there.
However, there's a lot of advantage into that because him being next to us and Ugandan and one of us who has run the same union, there's a lot of insight he can give us in terms of which direction Rugby Africa is taking, which direction we should be taking. He can correct us with the experiences he has. The experience he has from running Uganda Rugby Union, the experience he will have from running Rugby Africa, because then he will know case studies of all the different unions in Africa and in line with World Rugby.
Arinaitwe hailed Pirates' move to have their own playground. The Rugby Union boss is also looking at having an expanded league and also further strengthen the women's side of the game.
The fact that Pirates was able to get a facility gives them more self-esteem and aggression to push and belongership. So we need to find a way of encouraging clubs to look forward to actually getting facilities. To be honest and realistic, I would think 3 years probably from now we'll see something more solid. We first of all need to stabilize those that are already in. Okay, I mean we have a technical committee coming up with a strategy as well. They're discussing possibilities of increasing the league to 12 teams. Some are discussing 14 teams. We need to strengthen and also spread and develop women's rugby. Okay? Because the women have shown the interest over the years. We need somebody to really, a force to really work on and pat on their backs. So that is another part of what will be in that strategy.
Uganda Rugby has over the last few years made a name on the African continent. Arinaitwe has already found a standard to maintain or better. FELIX MANYINDO, NTV Weekend Sport.